Welcome, STEMgineers, to STEM to Stern, the podcast where curiosity meets critical thinking. Join Chauntée and Jake as they discuss STEM topics that spark debate and exploration.
Welcome back to STEM to Stern. I'm Jake.
And I'm Chauntée.
Today we are discussing the elusive banana. A very...
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yes, as Gwen Stefani once said.
Stefani.
I like to call her Gwen Stefani.
Well, I like to call you Jacob.
Oh, very
Which
nice.
is basically the same concept.
Pretty much.
We all have things we like to say.
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. So fun fact for you. Bananas have a very, very, very small amount of radioactive ingredients in them. It's like the -40 potassium, right?
Yep.
But what you don't understand is you would have to eat like 100 bananas in order to have enough radioactive for what you're even just exposed to on a daily basis in the United States, on a day-to-day life. So like when I say they're radioactive, I mean very small amounts. But some of other plants that we eat and things that we eat and the soil does have radioactive ingredients in it. But that's just because animals will eat different stuff and then they're like, it's processed and given back to the earth, and that gets spread that way.
Interesting. I've heard that thing about bananas being slightly radioactive. I've also heard of, apple seeds have cyanide in them.
I've heard that.
Yeah, but it's like, again, you would have to like eat like an entire cup full of...
You'd have to just handfuls like you're eating popcorn at the movie theater, bucket full of apple seeds.
Exactly.
Same concept with bananas or any others. So like Brazil nuts also have radioactive ingredient in them.
Interesting.
Yeah. I actually think apples do too. I'm pretty sure that they're on my... carrots.
Ah, interesting.
Carrots. Yeah. And potatoes.
Yeah, I guess we've just kind of, we've evolved over time to be resilient to the amount of radioactivity in the environment around us.
Exactly. And it's everywhere. Like we're interacting with it. It's just how much you interact with that becomes a problem.
Exactly. I was, speaking of which, I was actually reading a thing the other day that was really interesting. Like, we don't think about this all the time, but like the sun is this just giant source of radioactivity in the sky.
It's true.
And like the sun, like it's a giant like ball of plasma. And so it's like, it's giving us all of the life that we have on Earth, but it's also trying to kill us a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
That's very accurate, and I love the wording.
The thing I was reading the other day was about how sunburns work. And like when you get a sunburn, a lot of people think like, oh, well, it kills the cells on the outer layers of your skin, and that's why it peels off. But that's actually not the case.
So what is it?
The sun doesn't actually, the radiation from the sun doesn't kill your skin cells. The radiation from the sun causes the DNA in your skin cells to mutate. And your body naturally has the ability, each skin cell has the ability to detect, is my genetic code messed up or not? And so your skin cells will essentially kill themselves off to save the rest of your body, and that's why you get sunburnt and then you peel afterwards.
So what he's saying is every one of us is an X-Men.
That's exactly.
That is what he is saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because we are mutants.
That's amazing.
I'm loving this.
But on the other hand, like this also means that nature has made us resilient to radiation. That also means that we aren't going to turn into superheroes as easily.
But adaptation, it happens all the time. So you just never know. We're adapting to our environment at all times because that's the way our bodies are made.
So here's my question for you guys out there. Tell us in the comments how many bananas would you have to eat for you to gain superpowers? Is that a possibility?
How many sunburns do you need? No, just kidding. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
That's not a good idea.
That was not a good idea. I was just,
But here's another thing to consider. Monkeys eat bananas. And monkeys are super strong. Are they that way because they eat bananas? Like a chimpanzee.
These are questions we all have.
A chimpanzee has the strength of like 10 men or whatever. They're like just all muscle. Maybe it's because they're eating all those bananas and gaining superpowers. Just putting
These
it
are
out
all
there.
hypotheticals and not proven scientific facts, but these are fun facts to do research on.
They're scientific facts in my head. in my head canon of reality.
So not facts.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we'll settle it later. Check out the show notes for additional information on this. And again, let us know in the comments, are monkeys superheroes?
Until next time.
Until next time.
Thanks for tuning in to STEM to Stern. We hope today's episode got you thinking. If you enjoyed the discussion, subscribe and share it with others. And be sure to check out our show notes for free resources and links that go along with today's episode. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring, STEMgineers.